shouldn't just sit here and say, let's be worried. We're feeling better about ourselves. People feel better about us. I think we got some terrific people in place. There's some evidence that at least that things are at worst starting to bottom out, at best is starting to turn around. So, you know, let's give it a chance. We're making some progress here. I mean, but 4 months, you know, is 4 months. But basically, we're like a guy that jumps out of a 50-story building. We go about a 40th story, and we said, hey, so far, so good.
And we hope we not jumped out of a window.
Yeah.
Carl.
First of all, it is something quintessentially American that less than 40 years after the Civil Rights Crusade that we could elect an African-American president. It says something great about America. And we all as Americans ought to take pride in it. A lot of people when George W. Bush got elected could not put the country first and put their personal feelings about him first and never accept him as president and worked against him from the moment he came to office.
Why was that in your judgment?
Because we had an election that was close and controversial. And let's be honest, a certain part of the country doesn't like people who speak with an accent.
I'm from North Carolina.
Yeah, but you know, you've largely lost that. But look, there were people who did not want this president to succeed. They wanted him to fail. Bush. You think so?
I thought Bill Clinton was from Arkansas, but I don't know. Maybe the idea that somehow or another that if you come from, you know, Lyndon Johnson was from Texas. Yeah. I mean, come on. And about this idea, thank God that your hero, that the man that you take over Colin Powell, Rush Limbaugh, has wanted him to succeed since day one. He's been right there saying, I'm going to be American first and a partisan second.
Well, James, I would remind you that Southern-speaking governor from Arkansas got 43% of the vote, the same percentage as Michael Dukakis. Right. So maybe there is a little bit of sentiment in the country about that.
You know, I
didn't interrupt you, so let me finish making my comment about Obama.
Arkansas is in the South.
Yeah, good. You're A in geography. You did well in geography, I bet there.
Good.
But look, there were people who did not, and a lot of them were in the leadership of the Democratic Party who said they wanted Bush to fail. One of them said it on the morning of 9/11, as I recall. James, didn't you?
I remember Rush saying, I want him to fail. I remember you saying you take Rush over Colin. Didn't you say you take Rush over Colin Powell?
If I had to pick between the two of them, but I don't have to pick between the two of them because they're both Republicans.
I just wanted to be sure I was right.
But I'm glad you glossed over what you said on the morning of 9/11.
I didn't say nothing on it.
About wanting Bush to fail.
Oh, no, that was totally, and you know that. Greg Sargent reported on that. We talk about polling numbers, but it doesn't matter. You pick Rush. Other people think Powell.
I want both.
Okay.
I want them both. Right. We're a big party.
But you would choose Rush over Powell.
We don't need to read another party.
But you would choose Rush over Powell.
I don't need to choose one over the other.
Didn't you say you would choose Rush over Powell?
If I had to, but I don't have to.
Okay.
But I don't have to.
That's right. I don't want to misquote you, Carl. I want to be sure
I want the guy who votes for Republican candidates for president.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But let's go back to Obama, because I know you don't want me to say anything about it.
You consider Colin Powell a good Republican?
I consider him a Republican, yeah. It's not, look, we don't have a membership committee. We don't have a membership committee.